Nathan, how are you finding life at Tranmere Rovers so far?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's been a good start. We've obviously had a tough pre-season, but come in, gelled with the lads well, all been very welcoming, showed me the ropes around here, but great setup here at the campus, and looking forward to kicking off the season at home with our first home game and hopefully with a win.
We know it's reuniting for you and Andy Crosby, of course. Has there been anything different about the manager this time around, or is it the same manager you knew?
Yeah, same manager that I knew. That was a big part in the attraction of coming here. I knew how he worked. I knew the detail he goes into. I know what he expects from me and the pressures he puts on to deliver, and I enjoy that, and I enjoyed working with him before, and like I say, it was one of the big parts of coming here.
We know that you're a defender who likes to put your body on the line, get into a tackle. How big a part of that is your game? How important is that to how you play?
Yeah, I think putting your all into it and ready to put your body on the line goes to show how much a win means to me and to the other players that do so. The fans there, they expect that type of thing, and that's part and parcel of it. It's almost a non-negotiable that I believe should be part and parcel of a winning team.
What about Tranmere as a team? What's realistic for Tranmere Rovers this season in terms of what you can aim for?
I mean, we're a new group. A lot of players have come through the door, and we're just gelling. And like I say, last week was a good point on the road in the end, but very disappointing to concede the way we did. Hopefully, we should have seen it out and come away with 3, and it'd been a great result. But we're looking up at the top half of the table for sure. We're taking every game as it comes and trying to improve every week and see where that takes us. Like I say, I've not come here to be battling at the bottom half of the table at all. So hopefully, looking up and see where we can finish.
The team got a lot of praise from Andy Crosby for the defensive performance last weekend. You mentioned disappointed with how you conceded. Was it not a case that was just a brilliantly taken goal and there wasn't an awful lot you could have done about it because you were only a few minutes away from a clean sheet? Yeah,
maybe that the snippet of the goal was something perhaps we won't be able to do anything about and probably won't encounter very often. But there's plenty of things we could have done to maybe avoid them getting that sort of chance. We perhaps didn't keep the ball well enough, sustain any sort of pressure or control. We sort of sat back and enticed them to come on to us, and almost felt like we went into a bit of a lull and thought they were never going to score and we were going to get out there with 3 points and a little bit of magic from their lad for the goal. But like I say, disappointing to have given him that opportunity to take that shot and to be able to finish it the way he did.
Obviously, it was a team that finished the season strongly as Tranmere did last season. Were you expecting to be backs to the wall in the second half and to not be having too much of the ball?
We go in there hoping to put our influence on the game. We knew they were going to be a tough side and we knew they were going to perform well this year. They ended really well and they haven't made as many changes as we did. At the start of the day, we would have probably took a point away, first game, new group, tough opposition. But like you say, to go in front and to be so close to the end of the game in the lead, it was a disappointing finish. But like you say, lots of positives to take, but a hell of a lot of things to work on also.
You mentioned about gelling the new team together with so many new arrivals. I don't know if you've had experience of it before. How long does it typically take for a team to gel when you've had a fair few come through the door?
It obviously differs massively on the players that are involved in that group, but like I say, every group's never fully evolved no matter how long they've been together. There's always things to work on, there's always things to learn. Each and every one of us are asking each other questions, trying to pull every little bit of knowledge from each other. So I say it won't be a finished article in many weeks to come, but hopefully we'll strive and improve every week and be able to come out with wins and keep moving forward.
Your first league game at Prenton Park coming up at the weekend. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, absolutely. It was another deciding factor on coming to Tranmere. I always thought it was a tough place to come, a sort of atmosphere that's a little bit tough to deal with as an opposition, and that's exactly what I want from the weekend. I want the fans to be giving them a lot of grief and backing us to the high heavens, and hopefully a win to back that up.
Obviously very, very early days in the season, but there won't be too many opportunities you get to play 3 home games in a row like you've got coming up. What kind of chance does that give you to sort of get your season off on the right footing?
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity. Every time you're at home, you go out there knowing and wanting to win, and it gives you the best foot to go forward. Like you say, you've got the fans that are pushing the ball forward towards their goal, and like you say, you don't get that opportunity very often to have 3 games at home. It's so early on in the season especially, so we have to make the most of it and have to come out of the next few games with points on the board and heading in the right direction for sure.
Brilliant, that's all I wanted to ask.